This is our first time getting onto MSC World America. This is the second sailing for this. Now, pulling up to the port, it was amazing, but the most exciting part for me was this part right here, which is check-in and embarkation. When we got there, there was no line at all. We were able to just walk straight up. And if you are traveling with your passport, you're able to do this, which is MSC's new technology in their brand new port. You scan your passport, it takes your pictures, that's it. You're able to just leave. This right here blew my mind. This was a game changer for me because embarkation is always the most hectic part of a cruise for me. The size of the port was the second wow factor for me. If you just saw, they have water and things like that, but this is the other part. Do you see how many seats is out there? So normally if you get there early and the terminal isn't ready to welcome the guests yet, you normally have to stand. This here, it fits literally thousands of people. You're able to take your picture, have a seat, wait until it's time to board. Hey travel bestie, welcome to Vacation Life, where we are exploring the world one destination at a time as a family. If you haven't been here before, I am Maikita, a travel advisor with our travel agency Vacation Life Traveling, here to assist you with all of your travel needs. Make sure to hit that subscribe button to follow along with us on our travel journeys. The next wow factor for me was this part right here. Normally this is a very long and hot walk. MSC changed the game again with the whole walk is air conditioning. And then the way that they greet you when you first step on the ship, he is a character and hilarious. My first impression for stepping on the ship is luxury, luxury, luxury. MSC knows how to bring the luxury with that affordable price tag. As soon as we got on the ship, we were notified that we're able to go to our stateroom, drop our bags off, and then leave. Your key is on the handle of your door, but the crew isn't finished with the rooms yet, but you're able to drop off your bags, leave, go get breakfast or lunch, and come back. This little thing right here, I had such a hard time figuring this out, and it's not complicated. I'm just not tech savvy, but we are in an infinite ocean view, and it's not really a balcony, but it's like the how do you describe it? It's like a merger between an ocean view and a balcony. So we have the USB ports right by the bed. We had two twin size beds. Now these beds are small. We are not small. Well, I am not a small woman here, but standard MSC with the big humongous mirror right by the bed. There's a very nice size couch. That couch can let out into either a twin or a full size bed. This shelving right here, which we utilize for the whole cruise, is extra storage. Of course, you have your TV, your phone, a nice desktop area, and then your mini bar, which was fully stocked. However, we have the classic drink package, or we have the Easy Plus, but nothing in that mini bar is included. This was why we booked the room right here, which is this is the ocean view, or the infinite ocean view window, as you call it. It's floor to ceiling window that's as wide as the whole room. You have a button on the side that raises as well as lowers that window. The downside to it is if it's windy or at night, they can lock that window from the bridge, so you're no longer able to control it. Is locked out, is nothing that you or your room steward can do. But if everything is all good at sea, then you are able to open it, and it is a great feature. This is now the bathrooms. They changed whatever. Our last one was on a seascape, and those shower doors while sitting on the toilet was giving some complications. This one, they changed it so that the inside of the shower is very spacious. You have a stool in there, not a stool, but like a bench. Another great feature about this ship is there are so many different places that you can go eat. This right here is the juice bar. Now, normally Places like this on Carnival or Royal Caribbean is an additional cost, even if you have a drink package. This one was included with our drink package. We had the Easy Plus, so anything that was $12 and under, we were able to get. This stayed open pretty late. If memory serves me correct, it closed about 10. I wasn't too I'm not really like a kale and vegetable type person, so what I got was a orange juice. And watching them do the orange pressing, they did not cut the orange, they just threw it into the pressing machine and gave me the drink. It was, I asked for light ice, which they did give me light ice, but the drink was actually nice. We came here multiple times during our stay. Now, remember that shock and wow factor that we got when we first got on the ship? Okay, so this is where this comes into play. This ship is huge. I now understand this is my very first mega ship, and I now understand why they call it a mega ship. Our room was all the way in the front, which is called the forward part of the ship. So walking the forward all the way to the back or aft of the ship every day, make sure you have your workout shoes because it's a feat. But this is the main area of, or one of the main areas of the ship. The promenade is what most of them are called. They have multiple different shopping venues. You also had your specialty restaurants on here too, but it's just the look of it. Every single corner of this ship just screams luxury. The crew is constantly cleaning because do you see all of this glass and all of these mirrors? Like, it is insane. But the ship, like I said, is absolutely beautiful. There is always something that you can find to do here because, once again, it's a mega ship, so it is absolutely huge. And then that screen, if you look up all the way at the ceiling, that changes like daily and hourly. I don't know about you, but one of the biggest headaches that I have on a cruise ship is getting on the elevator. You have people that hop on, hop off. It's just a cluster of people. MSC changed the game again. Well, they're not the first one to do this, but this new elevator system, I love it. Where you have to select your deck from the outside. Then they give you, I think, if memory serves me correct, it's like 10 elevators in that area. Then you also have a nice little area to sit, wait on the elevator. That outside screen is going to tell you which elevator to get on, and then it's going to let you off on the floor that you selected. They have multiple different ones, the inside ones, but this one is like an outer one where you're able to see the outside of where you're going to. I absolutely love these elevator systems. Lots of people complain about them. I am not one of those people. But like I said, the waiting area where you could just sit, relax. We really took our time and just every day walked the length of the ship. One, because look at it. Look how beautiful it is. The chandeliers, once again, the glass, the mirrors, everything about this place is beautiful. They also have multiple different like bars and lounge areas and everything. So this one right here was the champagne bar, which they held like singles meet and greets and all that other stuff. Different little things like that there. To be honest, this place was the most empty spot in the whole cruise ship. Now, it's awkward because this is the meet and greet place, but it was the most emptiest with the whole entire length of the cruise. But they did, if you look all the way in the back, they have some really nice like seating areas with ocean views. We didn't really spend that much time there, but it was a nice spot to be in. Right across from that was the mixology bar. Now this spot we did go into with the Easy Plus package. You really don't, it's called Elixir Mixology Bar. With the Easy Plus package, you don't really get, some of the drinks are 12 and under, but the majority of them are close to $15, which is included with the premium package. So this spot right here, you pretty much really need the premium package to drink here. However, if your Easy Plus package does not cover it, what MSC does is they just make you pay the difference. And half the time when we went here, it was only like an extra dollar or so. So not too bad. The first day they offered 2 specialty dining restaurants for $99 each. However, when we booked, remember I said this was the first day and this was like noon. Everything was booked up for dinner. So the only thing that we were able to do was Italy and the hibachi. Italy and the hibachi, we had to do lunch. Now, the restaurant itself, beautiful. After our lunch, we continued on with our walk, which we came back to this space right here, which is called the Lanai. There is seating to the left and the right, but we pretty much spent the majority of our time here. They have like daily functions, like which you'll see later. We went to the silent disco, but this right here is why people come. Look at it, listen to it. This is the crepes and waffle place where you're able to get like candy and things like that. That was not included. This space right here is we're on deck 21 now, and this is where all of the activities, the water slides, the cliffhanger, all of that, they have a ropes course up here. All of that is up here. The bumper cars as well is up here too. So the bumper cars and the cliffhanger, I know for a fact that is an additional charge. I don't think it was that much. It's like $5 or $7. Me, myself, I didn't spend too much time up here because this is one of the trips I did not bring the kids on. So wasn't a whole lot of reason for me to be up here. I came up here thinking that I was going to get on the cliffhanger. So I walked up to it, made the mistake of looking down, and also made the mistake of sitting in line and waiting for someone to go before me. This person went before me, and once I saw this, I turned around and chickened out and decided this is a no for me. Yet again, another nice little spot that does gelato sorbet. They also do crepes as well, where it is also an additional charge. So I ordered the it was like an apple and walnut crepe. It was delicious. They let us sample the gelato. That was delicious too. Everything is made daily, so everything is fresh. After the show that we saw, we came to silent disco. This was my first time ever doing silent disco, and it just tickled the mess out of me.